Damn. Doom Patrol Season 1 started a little over a year ago now. Wow. There has been some new characters cast for Season 2, and one of them we already kind of saw at the end of Season 1. And as I mentioned in Strange Adventures, Green Lantern and more DC shows announced, is that Doom Patrol will be airing on DC Universe while being airing on HBO Max too. A little bit like Stargirl, which is a DC Universe show on the CW. So this is the video that will launch, if you will, my Doom Patrol talk. So if you're going to enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe to not miss on any updates on Doom Patrol. Let's get to the video. One of the characters that were cast who we saw in Season 1 is Niles Caulder's daughter, Dorothy Spinner. Now if you don't remember, since it has been some time since Season 1 has ended, Niles Caulder, aka the Chief, had a daughter with Oyewa, and Dorothy spent her youth trapped on Danny the Street until the end of Season 1, where she was taken to the manor. Well, she is still 11 years old, so her youth isn't over yet. And Caulder wanted to live one day longer than her to protect her and others, and that started what we know as the Doom Patrol. And they of course weren't happy about that. It is revealed that Abigail Shapiro will be playing Dorothy Spinner. And Dorothy's description says Niles loves her very much and has gone through great sacrifice to protect her and the world from her special abilities. Now that she is no longer hidden, Niles will go to even greater lengths to protect her. The length he was willing to go before was creating the Doom Patrol, having them as his own personal lab rats. So it's scary to think about what lengths is he willing to go now. In the comics, Dorothy's face had the form of an ape, so the question is, will Shapiro have any makeup or CGI on her face to make the look of an ape? A bit like her mother, because when we saw her in the finale of Season 1, they never showed her face. That could be because they hadn't cast her yet, but it could also be that they hadn't decided whether her face should look like an ape or not. And Dorothy is a pretty powerful character. She's able to bring imaginary characters, imaginary figures into the real world. And she's often linked with the villain Candlemaker. Candlemaker is a character who wants to escape back into the physical world, but has to do that through Dorothy by giving her wishes. And if he grants 3 of them, he will be free. It's not confirmed that Candlemaker will make an appearance in the series. I don't know if it's even rumored, but I would love to have Candlemaker making an appearance. There's also a villain confirmed for the series, Red Jack, who is apparently played by Roger Floyd. Red Jack fits really well in the show. He's a really wacky villain, and such is the show.
What the is going on?
We're all racing. We're coming, man!
I think I flexed the wrong muscle.
He is a character that has gone by many names throughout the years in the comics, from Spring Heel Jack to Jack the Ripper. He believes that he is a god and thinks that he created the universe. And he has a whole range of powers that you would think that a character who is almost godlike has. From super strength to reality manipulation, and through the suffering of others he gets more powerful. In this case, he hurts butterflies. Geeks worldwide had learned that Dr. Time will be joining the cast of Doom Patrol, and spelled with a Y, not an I. And the author who wrote this article is Thomas Polito, who had confirmed in the past that Swamp Thing was getting cancelled. It did. Danny the Street was in Doom Patrol. He was. The Umbrella Academy being renewed for Season 2. I'm still waiting for that, Netflix. And Jason Todd as a series regular for Season 2. He was. Dr. Time has the ability to manipulate time with an object to freeze time in a limited area. He was also a member of the science squad that included Dr. Savannah, Dr. Death, and etc. And Time isn't a big threat for the Doom Patrol, but it's funny that he always viewed himself as the arch nemesis for the team. Now remember, it isn't just copy and paste. It's an adaptation, and I'm intrigued how Dr. Time will be done in Season 2, such as all of the other characters. And how would they make him look not as goofy as he does in the comics? As you can see, his head is a clock. But to be fair, before Spider-Man Far From Home, I never thought that Mysterio would look right in a live action with a fishbowl on his head. So maybe it could work, I just doubt it. But what do you think of these casting? If you have any ideas on how they could be made visually or performance, write it down in the comments. And is the real bad going to be linked with the Science Squad? And you can write all your comments down in the description in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.